finding comfort in the company of Nicky. Nicky's not all that she seems in Coronation Street following the death of his wife, Sinead. This is Daniel. He's attempting to pay off her debts by doing what, Ruth?
Stealing from Geoff, like the worst person that you could cross at the moment. I think he might regret that.
Daniel is very good, isn't he?
He's very good. He's very good. Rob Mallard, who plays Daniel, is joining us. Rob, lovely to see you. Really gripped by this storyline. And I'm worried for you now. I'm worried for Daniel now, because taking money from Geoff, when you know what's happening with Geoff and Yasmin, and we've all been following that story, not the best idea he's ever had.
No, thanks for having me on. I've been on the show a couple of times before, but I've never been able to be on the sofa with the two of you. So this is
the big day. This is the big day of the week now. So you've made it, mate. You've graduated.
Graduated. Yeah, he's not the best person to cross, but he's done it. He's doing it for a good cause. He's doing it for a good cause, though.
Yeah. So Nicky is a sex worker, and she obviously wants to, to change her life now, and Daniel wants to help her.
That's not why he's with her, because she's a sex worker.
Well, it was initially.
They're only friends. He's talking to her.
Well, explain that relationship, because it's quite a roller coaster. Because initially, obviously, she reminded him of Sinead. It was actually, I found those scenes really moving. Now I think, does he love her? Does he feel sorry for her? Are they just friends? Does he hope for a relationship? Where do you think it's going?
Yeah, it was a complete accident that they met each other. It was through going to a lawyer's do, one of Adam's lawyers' do, and they met each other. And he wasn't impressed by her when he found out what she did for a living. I think, like most people, you tend to have an inbuilt kind of repulsion towards that kind of industry, whether it's right or wrong, you don't know. And then there was the element where she looks like Sinead. There's just something about her that reminds him of her. So it started out in, like people were saying online, a little bit creepy, but in grief, people do strange things, and I couldn't judge the character and what he was doing. I have to just play what I'm given and play it as truthfully as possible. So to me, it wasn't creepy. It was more like closure.
Yeah.
Because of everything that happened towards the end of Sinead's life, and the kissing Bethany and the way that he messed everything up there, and there was no closure. It wasn't a beautiful death from his perspective. Yeah. He let himself and her down during that. So I think there were lots of feelings that he hadn't been able to deal with, and somehow by being with someone who was just dressed and smelt like her, that offered him some sort of psychological closure. I think it was an interesting storyline.
I thought it was really interesting, really clever, brave to do it, because people did call it creepy. I didn't find it creepy, actually. I found it very moving. And can I just congratulate you, actually, not just on that scene, but Sinead's death, the grief storyline that you've played so brilliantly that you are up for Best Actor at this year's Soap Awards. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much, Abe.
Yeah, it's been very moving. But now he's moved on with Nicky, so we know originally why she was bringing comfort. Now what?
Well, now what? Now they want to be a unit. I mean, he wants her, doesn't he? He needs her.
He thinks he does. Yeah, he thinks he does. Like I say, it moved out of the paying for her stage, and they started to hang around with each other as friends. He does. He wants. There's a big Sinead-shaped hole in his life. He's got this kid, and she's just not there. And even though people, myself included, looking from the outside in at it, might go, I can understand why you're doing this for now, but this doesn't seem to be the best idea. I can absolutely understand why. She seems like she's oven ready. You know what I mean? She's just there. You can just pop her into that gap, and there you are. He's got his little family back. Yeah. It's sweet, but it's a bit misguided, potentially.
But also misguided is that he knows that she needs money to help her start her new life that she's been talking about. And I can't believe he's stolen money from Geoff. Let's have a look at a clip from tonight. So it's an hour-long special tonight, isn't it, Rob? And this is Geoff, who's not best pleased that his money's gone missing, and he's determined to find out who's taken it.
Too late to worry about it now, mate.
Worried.
Yeah.
Worried. Worried for you. Yeah. Worried for Daniel.
Yeah, he's done it now. It's too late. He's taken it. It's one of those things, I think, isn't it, where you think, well, this person, it's where you start making moral decisions. You go, well, I think this person's a bad person and I think she's a good person. So in my head, morally, this makes sense. It's not right, though, obviously. It's stealing.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. And his dad, Ken, wouldn't be happy with him stealing. That wouldn't be the moral code that he's brought him up to follow.
No, well, he didn't bring him up, did he? He wasn't there.
That's true. But, that's a lot of his problem, isn't it?
He's been fatherless. He's not had those kinds of role models. He just kind of does it off the cuff.
Well, listen, we're following it with great interest. You play it so brilliantly. Good luck at the Soap Awards, because you really deserve to win something, because they've been absolutely amazing, the scenes with you and Sinead. Thank you so much. And we will be watching Coronation Street. It was an hour-long episode tonight at 7:30 on ITV. Thank you very much, Rob. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on. See you later.
Very welcome.
Thank you, Rob Mallard, there.